Hello, my name is Niamh Kelly and I'm Principal of Gael School Breffni here in Cavan Town, and I had the honour of being given the book Women of the Irish Rising, A People's History, and I think the cover of the book is a very famous picture of Countess Markievicz, a very privileged lady who most certainly played her part in the rising and the freeing of Ireland in 1916. In fact, she was very much involved with the setting up of the soup kitchens for those who were left with very little while Ireland tried to become an independent state. But I think the most fantastic part of this book, it has brought me right back when I did history for my Leaving Cert in 1997. And one of the things, my mother always worked in adult literacy, and my dad actually was a trade union rep down in Liberty Hall, and he, for SIP2 is where he worked, so I was, I suppose, reared in a trade union family, and where equal rights and rights of workers were very much prominent as a part of our upbringing, myself and my brother. But I think the book is a fantastic reflection on the contribution that women made during a very, very turbulent time in Irish history. But I think the thing that grabbed me the most was there's a quote by Emmeline Pankhurst, who I did a project for history in my Leaving Cert on the suffragettes. My mum decided it was very important that I would learn about these women who fought for equal rights for women. And I think actually what she says, it's on page 223 in this book, we are here not because we are lawbreakers, we are here in our efforts to become lawmakers. And I think that sums up what this book is trying to represent. And I have gone through it and looked at several different women I didn't know about at all, who played a vital role, women who dressed up as men, women who put on the cap and put the cigarette in their mouth and headed off in order to deliver messages and the likes of that. A very dangerous thing to do at the time, but they themselves had a burning cause. And I suppose if we think of the different women in the Ukraine at the moment who are doing something similar to free their country, we can take great parallel from the courage of our Ukrainian women in 2022. So it was a privilege to be given this book, and it was lovely to be asked to say a few words about it. And I have a little girl who's 7, and I have every intention of letting her know of these very important women in our history. Gura maithagh.